Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So South Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, the energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. And the Jaguars come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw to his receiver, and he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. The Jaguars look to keep this drive moving. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Incompletion sets up a second down. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Solid debut for this offense. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Clemson Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 40. They'll earn a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looks left and finds his target there. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for it.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Bringing pressure. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. First down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. And here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He fires this throw and is intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. You'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. The 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, South Alabama. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets...
And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. First down here for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. When you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
No, kick it away here. Fielded at the 25. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to...
Caught near the goal line. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Jaguars offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Jaguars bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Turner. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that puts them back on top.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Jaguars will come to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Dump off caught by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows the...
Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
He'll take a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback on fire today. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The pocket breaking down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Hands off to the left. Breaking free at midfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. And the Jaguars come to the line in a hurry-up. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Jaguars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass falls incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short for the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. This try is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot him about the 35. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The short completion to the tight end. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
not much on that play, brought down short.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Grab behind the line, it's Wolf. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Receiver makes the catch, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Jaguars offense back on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. The Jaguars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And the Jaguars will have 1st and 10 here.
42 Spider.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good, right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. If they try to get some more points for the half or play it more. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from the 16. And the quarterback dropping back. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the...
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Trying to find some room. It's Turner. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him at 3rd down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely missed defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of.
The Jaguars will kick this away to get the second half going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offside. Defense. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the ball to the ground. Ball carrier makes the recovery and also picks up a first down.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 45. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
First down. They're going to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Play action here on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Jaguars will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Receiver makes the grab.
The receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They'll run the option. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll be brought down. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Tigers pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Grab behind the line. It's Turner.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
They call the draw play here. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This one is right through. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll try the option play here. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Open. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
And they'll give it to the back. Fighting him off. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. He lets it go on the move. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Quarterback still with the football. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Hey, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive with a playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
We're trying to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. He shreds the tackle. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. The Tigers come to the line with first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense drops him for a second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Defense. Offense will take the penalty, move them a little farther away from their own goal line. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up.
42
QB decides to keep it here. Touchdown, Clemson. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talking about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Jaguars offense back on the field now. And the first play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line.
Bang! Alert! Alert! Unlock!
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Fisher. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle.
And he's sacked till he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And game makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to the left. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. And incompletion makes it 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. And the Jaguars pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. The Jaguars are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, South Alabama.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Trrrr! Are you playing your Ohio State game shortly?
Ball handed off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play.
The Jags of South Alabama. I think they've gotten to more playoffs than regular Alabama. So you're going to play after this game? I was wondering if if you play, then we advance. I might be able to get in a second game tonight.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches.
That's cool.
Slide in key situations. If you want to protect your franchise guy, make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Nisha.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, I'd say this run was pretty emblematic of what
Hey, I switched it to Heisman. I would make sure you double check yours because the last game mine didn't switch.
Time to throw. They've been able to run really whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield for 41. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. Eludes a tackle. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk.
I thought so.
Not much to
Cool.
criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense will have the football first here. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium. Yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Got him. He's sacked.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Tigers offense gets their first crack now. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. First down here for this offense. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Ooh. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Looks downfield and... receiver makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
It's a quick grab. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. And completion makes it second and short. The shotgun running play call. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down and 10. And the junior able to get home with the sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's second and 14. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Going for a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. There's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Physical run earns the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. It's third down for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. They bring the punter onto the field now. They kick it away for the second time. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Keeping it on the ground here. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Fakes the off here, looking to throw it. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff running right. Powerful running here. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down, how we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down after that previous play. Give it to the back again. Powers through. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Back in motion now. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's a draw to the back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game. Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50+.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they had it going, but got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught quickly.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
2nd down after that completion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to a +40. The Tigers' offense is on the move now. And the back now goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 49. 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it for a big gain. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Second down. We're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Hall. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, and he cannot escape the defense with a sack. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. He missed it. And the miss leaves it an 8-point margin.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Receiver makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
it's second down here. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bargava. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm streak that time. Pass not complete.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
First down and 10 now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
That's complete downfield. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The offense really clicking here. They'll run it here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
What a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Your quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal at brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Rifles this football to the left. He's got it out of the 25. Oh, it is a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Get set, get set.
A quick throw out left, complete. A quick juke to get free. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Okay, ready?
1st down here for this offense.
Jackrabbit.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On the ground, it's Bargava. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The defense now backed up in their own red zone.
In blue. In blue. Ready, ready.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. powering through the defender. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Impressive spin there. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense exceeds a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They've got him, but not before making first down yards to move the ball to the 41.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Have one more play here in the quarter. The defense showing blitz here. Handing off on the draw play. Makes a nice move there. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down. So it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Incomplete. He was in as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Hall. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Going to try to use his legs here. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That sack sets up an important 3rd down.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Hall.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up. The gain is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
This time, a completion. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try at 5.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Grab behind the line, it's Wolf. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. On the run, it's Turner. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.